don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding. I won't.
Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And they're attempting their second win in this series. They found favorable matchups the first time around. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
It's a matchup that suits them. And if they win this one, they're going to have a big mental edge the next two times they see each other.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Left side out of Bio. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Here's Nash. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the middle. Tatum. Pass to McGrady. Adebayo sets a screen. The putback. Tries yet again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Now Booker fires the three. Counted from distance.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
2 on the clock. Stolen by Booker. And here they go. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. Here's Tatum. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Pass to Shepherd. They need this. O'Neal pulls it in.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Nash. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. And he gets that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's O'Neal. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Rockets trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Driving inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Exploding at the rim. Tatum shows you the right way to finish off a drive.
Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Richardson for three. Knocks down the triple.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Up again. Here's Randall. Outside for Davis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Spins. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Richardson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Tatum. Down low. 4 on the clock. Fades. Count that bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot.
Here's Randall. Here's Malawach. That shot off. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
To the inside. Marion. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Inside. Stolen by Booker. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And that one's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Timeout called. The Suns. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Phoenix now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Fires the 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Nevitt. Back to the cell. Pass to Nevitt. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns lead by 10. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Good on the second one.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Shepard, looking to win the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Shepard's got his second bucket on the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And he drives in. They get it back. Here's Marion. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
To the middle. Here's McGrady. O'Neal pulls it in.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
1:21 left in the half. Here's Shepard. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Pass to Wallace. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity with 1 on the clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition free. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tatum. Bam! Hammers it down.
Over the years, we've seen constant growth from Tatum as a playmaker. Part of the reason why he's an all-NBA first-team.
Outside Davis.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Houston has possession. Trailing by 10. The floater. And Tatum lays it up and in. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Now here's Richardson. Lays it up and banks it in. Richardson's got 7 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And he gets it to go.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Outside Booker. Pass to Malwatch. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
To the inside. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
Phoenix calls timeout. The Suns lead by 4. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's McGrady. Still no points. Outside Adebayo. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And another basket for Houston.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
For the lead. And he connects with a jumper. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Vassell. Here's McGrady. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Marion. And he drops it in from the low post. Marion's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
McGrady. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And Booker pulls it down. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Nash. Again, Phoenix. Good for 2. Rockets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Off target at the rim. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Here's Sloan. And the layup falls. Sloan's got his second basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Phoenix calls timeout. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Nash. 10 points for him. And down it goes. 2 points. Nash has got 12 points in the game. Pass to Sloan. Here's Shepard. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get off a shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Finney-Smith. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And the basket by Nash. 14 points for him.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The Suns, 48.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Rockets trail by 4. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit. Right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Assisted by.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Adebayo's double. Takes the 3. Cephalosha, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Shepard. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Floats one up. Here's O'Neal. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Tatum. Here's Shepard. Jacks up a 3. Deflected. Fast break. Here we go. And it's good. 2 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
To the wing on the left. Cephalosha, no good. The Suns lead by 8. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Houston making a change here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Adebayo with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Timeout called, Suns. Outside Booker. Here's Nash. Oh, no good on the layup.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And a one-handed slam.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Right side Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Adebayo. Rockets trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
He launches. Buries it from outside.
Shepard is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Malawa. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Getting better at running these sets. Bridges capping things off with the perfect pass.
It's in!
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away. Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Timeout called, Suns. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love